I'm doing it for my daughter.
I've probably heard from 30 different people who were going to start a media company.
Yeah.
Like, and these are people with less agency and less like capability than either of us. Like, this is like, imagine putting together a podcast is like the limit of what I'm like willing to do.
It's hard,
work wise and brain wise. Like, I can't do better than this. I can't.
I couldn't even do half this. I'd be doing it on an iPhone.
So
hoping that works.
There's people with 10 or 20 less IQ points it's a lot of them who think they're going to start a media company. This is like a genre of people. This isn't just like something that happened to me once or twice. There's a genre of people who think that it's possible to start a competitor to YouTube.
That's so funny. That'll work.
Yeah.
So what else is going on with? Tell me more. Go on. Keep going. I mean, look at all the things that we've already been hit up that were so wacky. Even in there, they are real things.
Yeah.
They're still wacky, and they are well funded.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe one day we'll boot ourselves when we're not taking certain jobs, but those are like real networks that have money.
Mm-hmm.
And you still wouldn't take the job. Yeah, the president of the Hells Angels is going to give you $3,000 to do videos on what? Yeah, what's your hodgepodge?
This is close to reality. This is close to stuff that we've heard. People just create these movies in their head. Like they don't have the brain power to really imagine a real scenario, and so they just imagine something that's like completely far-fetched and will never happen, and just ends up wasting
their life.
It ends up wasting everyone's time. I mean, his life, the lives like people. A lot of these people are going to waste their lives anyway. But it's like they want to suck you into the fantasy. This isn't like a one-time thing. There's been at least 20 people that have tried to start a fucking media company, like a multi people with nothing, who exchanged emails with John McAfee once, so they have the John McAfee connection. That's popular. That's a common thing. I've heard from at least like 50 people who've exchanged emails with John McAfee because he emails you back if you hit him up because he's crazy.
He's eating shit.
Because he's a crazy old guy and he's always looking for a way to scam you out of Bitcoin or whatever. I've exchanged emails with John McAfee, and I've heard from 50 other people, and they treat it like it's this like big connection. Like I got McAfee on my team, on my side here. Once we start our alternative to Twitter, it's based on the Bezos blockchain.
That sounds viable.
But they just want to suck you into their movie that they've made in their head because it makes it feel like it's
a nice dramatic biker movie.
Yeah, let's get into some fan mail here. I got an email from somebody, Saint Kakihara. You're ugly. Just accept that and move on. So I decided to go back and see if he'd emailed me prior to this. So 2 years ago, I had an unread email from him. Hey, fuck you. Next email. A few months later. I'm now a diagnosed schizophrenic. That's not an excuse for anything, but maybe you're right. I am actually just evil. I can't tell if that's it. I'm in a better situation now than where I was, yet that's still nowhere. What I did was wrong. What I was doing all day was wrong. I wasted years, but I think it was pretty clear I was just sick. Why else ask for help? I couldn't really tell how bad it had gotten. I couldn't believe it at first, but I think I actually knew the entire time. I tried fixing it. That was worthless. I kind of admire what you people did for what parts of it were really you. That's the real world. I'm delusional. But I'm not getting married and having a nice family, white picket fence in a good neighborhood. Yeah, I know. Because I'm insane. Not because I want to. Okay. It goes on.
Get the fuck out of here.
And then a few months later, your customer, Saint Kakihara, has elected to cancel their subscription to MDE High Roller Paywall.
Oh, you should have stayed. You should have stayed till tonight.
A few months later, also talked to blank. And I think I censored it, but I think he said, oh yeah, he will bleep this, but also talked to years ago. I love when people name drop that they talk to people who are like tangentially related to us.
That means it.
As if that person like hit us up and was like, hey, Sam, I just talked to this guy. That's what they think.
Yeah.
Hey, I just
stop what you're doing.
Hey, Nick, I just talked to I just saw Andrew Ruse at a bar and we talked about some really interesting things about you guys getting back on top, as a matter of fact.
Oh, good.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Let me hear what your plan was. Okay.
That changes now. I'll let Adult Swim know.
That changes. Yeah.
I'll call Adult Swim now.
Actually, well, I'm going to a meeting with Adult Swim later. Did you want to come and like back me up?
Should you executive produce? Get the McAfee on the line too. Yeah, they'll produce it all.
Get McAfee, but you have to contact him on Signal though. He doesn't use mainstream communication that can be traced or hacked.
Hit up Johnny Pemberton as well, Sam.
Who's that?
Just a fucking loser LA comedian guy that was like fucking around. Oh, cool. Hit up Vic Berger.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Circle in Vic Berger with that too.
We're going to circle him in on the phone on the Zoom call.
He's going to do cat noises.
He's probably thinking like how to like hurt me for not paying attention to his music or whatever. And I hope that he's doing well. And it just made me think I want to show you what hurts me 1,000 times more. When I get it emailed to me, and it kills me.
When someone emails you?
Yes, I'm going to show you. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm going to pass this to you. I'm going to have you read the bold. The bold is me. Okay. I'm going to read this first. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I always get emails. People, you suck. You fell off. You'll never be an Adult Swim. All these types of things.
Oh man, I wish I was.
This right here crushes me. Makes me not want to work anymore. Okay. He writes, Fall River is less than Holyoke, which I guess is where he went to college or something. Continue the fine work. Charles is during the wall sketch facial expression during Gene's collection explanation is insanely spot on, as is your smile after David Duke. That's a show we did 5 years ago. He's emailing this to me now.
Oh, that sounds right.
Thanks for all the amazing content and providing advice and hope. The QX80 is actually quite a fun car.
No, it's not.
2 months later, Sam.
No, it's not.
Please let me know how I can best support your artistic endeavors. You go ahead and read the bold there.
Hey, my friend, you wouldn't happen to be rich, would you?
I do pretty well. We have similar takes on allocating capital. It's worked out well for me. Atlanta-based, but currently in Western Mass. And who answers questions with more questions? Listen. Look here, guy. I'm interested in building and developing what folks like Charles and yourself represent. We, the wife and kids...
Hey, what about me, Nick?
We'll be in Rhode Island this week if you have time. Great. But I also understand if you have dozens of psychos and assorted fanboys pitching you on nutso ideas and what they can do for you.
Okay, but what exactly do you do?
We're literally talking on LinkedIn, my dude. That's an easy one to answer. On paper, real estate development, and left education after 14 years for corporate headhunting. I'm also slightly taller and older than. This has nothing to do with why I'm writing. It's what I do offline and what you, Charles, Mullen, et al. Do that is of greatest interest. You talking about Nick Mullen?
Oh, yeah. Cool.
So
et al. Who's Nick Mullen et al?
You're in et al. I don't want anything from you, but the growth of non-corporate alternatives, regardless of politics / narrative, etc., is of extreme importance to all of us. That's my space. Now hold on a second. I know I want to be polite to this guy. I don't want to be a dickhead to everybody that emails me. I know he's about to fucking tell me to start a media company. I know this fucking guy wants to start a media company. He's sitting on LinkedIn. He does nothing. Maybe he like bought a house or something. His real estate development.
He's a Freemason.
He says he's doing corporate headhunting. You think a person with a real job is emailing me like this? I know he wants to. He thinks he's gonna get me and Nick Fuentes to start a media company, and we're gonna change the world. And we'll get Alex Jones to join our media company, and we're gonna take on the big networks and YouTube.
Why are you getting so mad? You should just do what the kid said.
Okay,
this kid's like a Freemason.
I wanted to see where it's going.
Yeah, sure, why not?
You're
a fucking optimist, and I love you for it, buddy. You're the man.
You got to do it sometimes. And that's why if people contact me, I ask them if they have money, and I'm not doing it to like stunt on them or make them feel like shit or something. It's because they don't. It costs $1 million to shoot video.
Yes.
It costs $1 million to shoot video. So if you're not crypto rich, there's nobody who could produce it other than people who are crypto rich, who are people who you ask them if they have money, they go, yeah, I'm crypto rich. Like that's how that conversation goes. If you find somebody who ever has money, you just go, are you one of those? Are you crypto rich? And they go, yeah, I'm crypto. I bought a bunch of crap coin back in 2013. I had $30 million. I bought a bunch of crap coin.
I have $30 million. I already own a house and a car and shit.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't. You say I don't even have a house or a car.
No, I already have a house. No, the house and the car and all that shit's already bought. I still got $30 million.
I think they would say, yeah. I get what you're saying, but it's funnier to imagine they don't have a house or a car.
$30 million. I'm homeless.
Yeah, like they're 38 million. They live at their mom's.
Still whacking off.